Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, and the new WBC, WBO, IBO, WBA, IBF, undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Arthur King Beterbiev. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to do it. Arthur Beterbiev, 21-0, 20 KOs, is the new undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. The first undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world since Roy Jones Jr., the great Roy Jones Jr., 25 years ago. That's a pretty long time. This fight was billed as, to crown the king in light heavyweight division. It was between two of the very best in the sport at 175. There's no one else really around them that can claim they're the best. These two guys were it. This was the fight that when all the smoke clears, you have these two guys left. And only one thing left to do, right, is to put them in the ring and fight. And that's what we just got moments ago. Many fights like this have happened and never lived up to the hype. This fight lived up to the hype. Had a big hype to it, and the action lived up. It wasn't a brutal fight or fight of the year contender, but it was just pure high level stuff. Both guys trying not to make a mistake, both guys cautious, both guys trying to make every punch count, using their jabs. Good body work, Bivol with the jab to the body, letting go his combinations, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Arthur trying to close the gap, and once he finally got the gap closed in the mid rounds, because Beterbiev is a slow starter, always been. He gets dangerous and stronger as the fight progresses, and that's what we saw. Once he closes that gap, he's working the body, he's working the elbows, everything is getting hit, and that's what he was doing to Bivol. And as you saw, Bivol's face was starting to bust up, swell up. He had a red marks all around his eyes. His left eye was a bit puffy, and it was turning into a typical Beterbiev fight. Beterbiev walking down Bivol, working him to the body, working him to the head. Bivol was a bit gassed, even though he showed a lot of heart and was still letting his hands go. Now, it was a close fight, if you ask me. It was really hard to score. Both guys were trading rounds. Bivol wins one, Arthur wins the other. Bivol may win 2 in a row, Arthur wins 2 in a row. It was just an exchange of rounds and change of momentum. I worked, Bivol works, Beterbiev, it says it's my turn. It was just a great fight. It wasn't a great barn burner or an all-out war like Corrales, Castillo, Gatti war type of fight, but it was just pure high-level, elite stuff. What you can expect. The things you can expect between the two best 175-pounders. Best light heavyweights. On fights like this with all this hype, you hope and pray that it lived up, and it did. It did. I'm happy that it did. And boxing fans won. We all saw a great fight. With me, it was very close. I said that you could I'm good with whatever the judges decide. If they had decide whatever, draw, Beterbiev decision, or Bivol decision, whatever. I was good with whatever. These two guys put it all on the line out there. They put up a great fight. No matter who won, deserved it. If it was a draw, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it either. So this fight like this deserves a rematch. I hope we get it. A lot of people are saying Bivol got robbed. I disagree. Bivol did not get robbed. I stand what I say. If they had given it to Bivol, I wouldn't complain, and I wouldn't complain either way for Beterbiev if they had given it to Beterbiev, which they did, and it's all good. Even a draw, that would have been all good. But yeah, I just wanted to come out here and sit down and talk to you guys and talk about this fight that just happened. I just had to come out here right away, and the fight lived up. I'm happy for boxing that boxing got this great fight, and it lived up. Two of the best light heavyweights in the world went out there and put on a tremendous fight, and we got a new undisputed champion in Arthur Beterbiev, who is just a beast, and even at 39 years old, man, doesn't seem to slow down. He did not show not 1 ounce of age in this fight. You know, Beterbiev is still the man, and now the man at 175 with all the marbles. Bivol is still that guy as well, man. These two guys were, and I've said this before in the past in my channel, that these two guys were, I called them two Russian tanks. The two Russian tanks, collided tonight. And Beterbiev's cannon from his tank got the better of Bivol tonight. Razor thin fight, hard to score. Let me know what you guys think about the decision. Did Beterbiev deserve it, or did Bivol deserved it? Or did you see the draw? Let me know what you guys think. This was just an excellent boxing match. Pure high-level stuff. And I'm glad it lived up to the hype. We got a new light heavyweight king in Arthur King Beterbiev. Yeah. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Jose Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.